to grab the rel because they can't take the misfortune away from you and then have that really strong synergy there that already works well with the Zyra. Instead, they ended up with Nautilus into rel, which is a little bit, I mean, it's okay, but it's a little bit weak, I feel. Pretty strong into dive if the Viego does have that opportunity down there on the bottom side. You have a lot of staking power in the roots, etc. Very difficult to kill under turret when there's a Nautilus there. Otherwise, the draft here for BNK feels pretty good. You have really nice setup, single target CC. You have some combo setup with the Zyra for the bullet time. It's not as strong as the rel engage, but it can be quite nice. On the side of T1, you've got insane team fighting power. You have both of your soul laners can set up team fights and engages. You have the rel to set it up, and you have Ashe arrows to get single target picks, and then you have the follow-up CC. I have to lean pretty heavily towards T1's draft here, but it is going to, again, be about that execution, because this is a draft that needs to work well together. If people are getting isolated, people are getting caught, Viego's falling behind the Zyra, it can fall apart relatively easily.
Yeah, we see a lot of this recently with, you know, Rel, Kennen, Ashe, Viego, just a big pick comp, resets. This isn't anything really new on the side of T1, but it is very comprehensive. The Azir kind of filling in the gaps, add some nice scaling as well. Whereas on the side of BNK, just everybody picked their own champ as well. No swaps needed in this draft for them. But certainly a whole boatload of damage. We'll see how it goes as we hop into the Rift for game number 1.
소환사의 협곡에 오신 것을 환영합니다.
Here we go, game 1 as T1 have grouped in the top lane. All 5 members here to come. And Closer's like, well, I'm gonna have to take Valkyrie first. And that he will.
She's a poor performance of it all overall as Carry is going in.
Going in, and Hannah is, well, actually it was Raptor. He is going to be 100-0. First blood does go over to T1 just like that, but BNK are fighting back. Owner going to be taken out himself. And that is a trade of junglers.
The Gromp it is now. Remember that?
Is that what it was called?
Yeah.
Wow. Guma's just going to be ulted, and he is going to throw an arrow in as well. Duro's going to get pretty low. Hannah just has to walk away. Get too much action outside of the one skirmish. It's like, well, we're just destined for it. Ox, you know, he just had his, wow, okay. We've really slowed down. Feeling the deep lull state coming on. As I say that, though, Closer is in the bot lane getting some plates, and T1 do want to respond to this. Keria, he is going to go in with the Magnustorm and flash away. Here comes an arrow. That's also flashed from. So both supports very careful about it.
As they'll allow, as Lear.
It might be in a little bit of trouble. That one auto into the stun. Very good from Owner. Clear extremely low. Has to flash the Heartbreak. Whatever. It's like, oh, well, we got our very fed Kennen there. That's good. But the flank itself is like, well, they ulted us, and he doesn't have any AP.
Closer TPs, and T1 is going to give this up, it looks like.
Yeah. I feel like this is actually good. Like, I feel like Zeus should just stay bot and try to get tier 2.
No, exactly. And that's what he's going to do. You know, even if you teep up in 15, Zeus is getting half of this turret. Can still just go bottom.
Okay, well, Clear is just going to try to get in onto Zeus. There's the Slicing Maelstrom for the stun, and it's enough autos to get the kill. Zeus wins.
Say, look, 1 dragon versus 1 Baron. We already have 3 dragons. That's going to be what they grab. Nice fadeaway here from Raptor. They're going to TP for this.
I mean, they might be able to get in. The damage, though, is so fast on this one that it's definitely going the way of T1. Let's see what this fight looks like. As a lot of damage goes into Duro, but that's the first reset for the Viego. And look at Clear, he's so far ahead of the team. Down he will go. Keria might pay the price, but it's still the fight for T1. As now you got the TP coming in from the blue team. Faker looking for a bit more, looking for Closer, who does have to flash the sweep. And is even kind of losing the trade, but the big one does get stasis by Faker. Nicely done. Flash comes in as Red wins as well. And he's going to get that kill. T1 finally finding a big fight. And now Hannah kind of alone against the Viego, who is quite fed, and he will not win that fight in any universe. Is that just the game, Wolf?
I think that's just the game. I mean, 40 seconds on both 80 carries here for BNK. Like, stretched his hands.
Yeah, and now once again, look at Duro. He's just like, I gotta hook something. I'm gonna hook a minion. Obviously not on purpose, but just desperation on the side of BNK. Down will go Keria, but the carries here on the side of T1 are now very fed. Zeo's getting 1v2'd. He will trade 1-for-1. And Guma is still alive, as well as Owner getting resets in the backline. Faker gonna go in, get stunned. Does go into the stasis, but I'm not sure that he gets out. Oh, he does the sweep into the flash! And that is a beautiful way to end the game. T1 clean. Super clean here in this first one, and will take it down up against BNK to take the lead in the series.